What's going on, everybody? Come on now. What's going on? Great morning. Great morning. Come on, talk back to me. Listen, we are on live on YouTube. Yes, I've shared it over to Facebook. I shared it over to Faith and Truth. Yes, I shared it over to my personal page. But you got to. Listen, if you want it, you just have to come over here to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It is the place where you will find Faith Drip now. Come on now, Mondays and Fridays, 10 a.m. here in Phoenix, 12 p.m. over on the East Coast. I'm excited about this today. I am excited. Did somebody say excited? Yeah, listen. Once you come on over to YouTube, make sure you just jump in the chat. Hit that chat bar and let me know you're on. Just say, you know what it is. You know, for some, I'm up. You know, I'm overseer. I didn't introduce myself. I'm overseer J.C. Jones. Yes, I pastor Faith and Truth Christian Center along with my wife, Pastor Chris Jones. And we make the thing do what it do because that's what God said. You know, you got to understand God is building, creating, continually to paint a masterpiece over at Faith and Truth. And always, I invite you to come on over and be a part of what he's building. My goodness. Come on, y'all. Just begin coming on in right now. Make your way. Make your way. Listen, if you have yet to subscribe, make sure you do. It's right there at the bottom. Faith, YouTube and Facebook. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channels at Faith Truth CC. Matter of fact, it's at Faith Truth CC on everything. I'm just here to tell you something. So make sure you get yourself on board. Listen, last but not least, I need to make sure that you subscribe. As I just said, make sure that you love and like what's happening right now. And come on, y'all, would you please, could you please, pretty please, share. That's right, hit that share button for me. I greatly, and I do mean greatly, appreciate it. All right, listen, I'm looking over here. We got some people coming on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Begin coming on in right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Begin coming on in right now. Like I said, we got a good one. We got a good one today. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do, and that's hit that share button. I'm gonna hit that share button. That's what I'm doing. I'm hitting that share button. I'm hitting that share button. Hitting the share button. I gotta bring a couple more people on here. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Yes, we are on. We are on YouTube. We on you. I'm talking to some people that is messaging me on the Facebook. They used to coming live on Facebook. You gotta come straight on over to YouTube now. Gotta come straight on over to YouTube. I'm just dropping a few folks in here, letting them know so they can come on over. That's right. My goodness. My goodness. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Okay. Today's Faith Drip was about, are you surviving or thriving? Surviving or thriving? Listen, come on into the chat. Hit that chat bar on YouTube. Let me know you're on. Let me know you're ready. Well, I thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Deep Neff. Thank you. That's Deacon Terrell. Yeah, I'm solely on YouTube. I will share it over to Facebook, but you got to come into YouTube. Come on now. This is a YouTube exclusive. Drip Nation is back. Yes, we are talking about, are you surviving or thriving? Yeah, I think I'm about ready because this is just on me because we just got too many people in the kingdom, too many people, too many believers, too many people to say, I know what I know, and I know who he is, yet you just are surviving. And I'm going to be here to tell you that just ain't how you supposed to be living. Yeah. You know what I do always is some things are different, but some things just gonna stay the same. Yeah. We got the same time. Yeah. We in YouTube, not on Facebook. A little different. But let me tell you what's gonna stay the same. It's gonna be the word with a vibe. It's gonna be some faith dripping all up on you so your faith can increase. We still gonna drop jewels to increase your faith. And when I'm ready and you ready, I do need a double ready for the one time so I can switch the vibe. And I ain't even gonna wait on you. I'm gonna switch it anyway. Let's hit that thing. Listen, once again, once you come on over to YouTube, make sure you hit the chat. Hit the chat bar. Let me know, hey, I'm in here. I'm in here. What's going on? Give me a what's up? Give me something. Give me the ready though. Definitely give me the ready. Listen, in John 10, I'm going to read something that you have heard probably 1,000 times. Now, you may not actually know the context in which this is in the word, but you've heard it. Matter of fact, some of you have heard the context separate from what I'm about to read first and didn't even know them two things was together. But we're going to make it real plain for you today as we just going to have some real talk. Can we talk that talk? Listen, here we go. John 10. Can I tell you verse 10? Verse 10 says, a thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Now, a lot of times, that's all that's ever said. A thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. A lot of times, we put that as Satan. Because, he's just a liar. That's all he's gonna come steal, kill, and destroy. But let me finish the same verse. It says, but I came to give life and life in all its fullness. Some versions say, I came to give life and give it more abundantly. A thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Now, if you want to say that the adversary does come to kill, steal, and destroy, I'm not going to sit here and knock your head off because, listen, he come to try. See, the reason I don't want to put his name and give him all that kind of power is because he comes to try. But we make it like, oh, he has the ability. He comes to get it. He gonna take it. He gonna steal. He gonna kill. He gonna destroy. That's what he do. No, he can try. Remember, we're talking about, are you surviving or thriving? Once again, once you get into YouTube, just hit the chat bar, and just say, let me know you're in. Overseer, I'm in the Drip Nation. Yeah, y'all know how to do. Just hit that thing for me. But here is the context in which verse 10 is in. Y'all ever remember when they're talking about the sheep? And it starts off about the shepherd and the sheep. John 10 says, Jesus said, I tell you the truth, the person who does not enter the sheepfold by the door, but climbs in some other way, is a thief and a robber. This is what this is talking about. The one who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. The one who guards the door opens it for him, and the sheep listen to the voice of the shepherd. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he brings all his sheep out, he goes ahead of them and they follow him because they know his voice. But they will never follow a stranger. They will run away from him because they don't know his voice. Jesus told the people this story, but they did not understand, as some of us don't understand what the word is saying. So Jesus said again, I tell you the truth. Now, Jesus, you want to have, oh man, somebody please drop some facts. Boy, that boy speaking by, talk about it. That's Jesus. Jesus going to speak the truth. That's how you got to know I need to pay attention. He said, I am the door. Jesus said, I am the door for the sheep. All the people who came before me were thieves and robbers. The sheep do not listen to them. Once again, he going to repeat it. I am the door. And the person who enters through me will be saved, and I will be able to come in and go out and find pasture. Then we get to a thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's why this is, we got to read this thing. We got to read this thing. I came to give life and give it more abundantly. So when we talking about, are you surviving or thriving? A lot of us are just surviving because we don't understand the jewels that get dropped in the word. And I'm talking to those that are already saved right now. I'm talking to the ones that say they believers. I'm talking to the ones who say, man, yeah, I'm about that life. And I wonder, why in the world are things not going to plan? Why does it seem like I always have hell breaking out, breaking loose, causing wreck and havoc in my life? You know, everybody got a cell phone. Everybody, you know, I don't get me on the iPhone Android thing. You know, I'm an iPhone guy, but don't get me on that. But everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has an electronic device. What I can say for sure is that nobody utilizes that device to its fullest potential. No. All of us are leaving something on the table when it comes to our device. You know, listen, why do I have it? Well, I got to make some calls. You know, I can text too. Okay. You know what? Social media done broke out. Oh, I can do this now. I can do this. I can hit a button. Oh, I like that picture. Let me hit that. But it's some that say, you know what? It's some things I need to do and begin to realize access to what I need to do is in the palm of my hand. Ooh. Holy Spirit, you are talking today. Holy Spirit, you are talking today. What I need is in the palm of my hand. It allows me to have access to everything so that I may thrive. But some of us use that phone to survive only, not to thrive. Yeah, you can transfer funds. You can do your banking. You can have it where, you know, if something happens, all of a sudden there's a jerk. The phone understands that there's a crash and will call 911 for you. Did you know that? Did you know that? That the phone can know there has been an issue and that you've been in a wreck and will call help for you. Yeah. Did you know your phone has an area in it that has, you can put all of your medications, stuff you're allergic to, so that if you are unresponsive, you're not able to tell somebody what it is that, you know, can't go in your body, they can be made aware so that you aren't susceptible to attacks that weren't meant for you. Yeah. See, here, Jesus is speaking to say, listen, y'all got to do more than thrive. Those that were before me, all they came to do was steal, kill, and destroy. It is also telling you, beware of the ones that's just talking. Beware of the ones putting on a show, trying to entertain and stoke your fire. Just beware of the ones trying to just tickle your fancy. If you really about him, you really about that life, I am the gate. You must come through me. Stop trying to cheat God. Stop trying to go around this way and that way when you know maybe if I just, and maybe if I just do that and well, through connection, my grandmama and them, my daddy and them, my mama and them, when they go to church, I'm covered. No, you only covered when you connect yourself. Anything that you try to do to reap the benefits, anything you try to do to get the favor, the abundant favor and blessings, anything you try to do to skirt the issue, you just survive. But Jesus said directly, that's not what I'm on. That's not what I want for you. I want greater. I want better. I came so that you would have life in all its fullness. You will have life and have it more abundantly. Listen, I don't want you to survive. I want you to thrive. I want you to be a beacon that lets others ask the question, what are they doing? You ever had somebody, you ever put some good on, you ever put some good on and then you walk by somebody and somebody say, oh, excuse me, I don't mean to, I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm not trying to, I just have to ask, what do you have on? You ever had anybody ask, what do you have on? Because when you passed them, the fragrance of you lingered behind. It drew them in. It made them question, I got to know, what are you wearing? See, this is the same thing when you find yourself in God, with God, walking with God. When you've entered his gate through him, there should be a fragrance about you. Someone should be wondering, excuse me, bruh, sis, excuse me, what is it? What do you have on? What is that fragrance? It's so inviting. Where did you get that? I know some of y'all have had somebody ask, where did you get that? Because they want what you have. Yeah. See, when you are thriving, as Jesus says, he wants you to be living life. It should be so attractive that someone will ask you, what are you wearing? Where can I get that? Can you point me in the direction? I don't know about you, but I'm tired of surviving. I'm tired of just making it. Is anybody with me? Are you tired of just making it? Are you tired of days running into days? Huh? When you can't see a week ahead, a month ahead, a year ahead? Listen, I'm just worried about the day. That's surviving, if you didn't know. That is surviving. And the key to understanding this, the key to walking in the thing that he wants you to walk in, is that who you listening to? Who are you following? What are you reading? What's your prayer life look like? What's your discernment level? What you own? I just want to shoot it straight. What you own? Because Jesus, I just tell you the truth. The person who does not enter the sheepfold by the door, but climbs in some other way. Listen, trying to skirt it, cheat it, do the quick route. Listen, I ain't got to deal with all that. I ain't got to wait. I don't need no patience. I want it now. The one that tries to get around me, well, that ain't nothing but a thief and a robber. We can all look back and see when we tried to get around him. Come on. We all have done the okie doke. We've all said, I don't take all that. Listen, I don't know about you, but every time I read my word and I get into the Gospels and even not in the Gospels, when I'm in the Old Testament and God said, or I'm in the New Testament in the Gospels and Jesus said, listen, one thing that's for sure is that he said what he said. Are you listening? I just want to talk to the person that's addicted to surviving. Ooh. I'm talking to the one addicted to surviving. See, when you addicted to something, that's not only all you know, that's all you want. It's you don't think you can get any better. And when I'm not getting that, I'm not in my best. I don't feel good. I have to. I gotta have it. So those addicted to surviving will always push back thriving. When you're addicted to just surviving, you will do anything to survive. Simply surviving is saying, I will climb in some other way. I will do what I have to do whenever I have to do. I don't have time to follow the directions. I'm just trying to survive. Well, that verse that you all are so familiar with, a thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. You have become that thief. I hate to break it to you, but you have become that thief. I know we want to say that's the devil's verse, the thief. But what happens when the thief is you? Because Jesus said, anyone who tries to enter another way, anybody that tries to skirt, get around me, anybody who climbs in another way other than the sheep entering by the sheepfold by the door, anybody that tries to go in some other way is the thief and the robber. He is talking about you. And even the robber, even the thief, the killer, the survivor, they have a fragrance too. And when you have someone that is in a desperate time and they see someone, well, they surviving and I'm on my last leg, then they will say, can you teach me how to survive? And now you are killing them. You are stealing from them. You are destroying them. When Jesus said, listen, I am the door, but you're not leading them to Jesus. You lead them to just surviving. I just want to say that sometimes we find ourselves in compromising positions. Sometimes we find ourselves in places we'd rather not be. Sometimes we find ourselves in places where we even questioning, what God, what you doing? But that's when faith comes in. That's when trust comes in. That's when it gets to the point where you have to say, God, I don't know what you're doing. But God, will you show me what you're doing? Because I know you're doing something. I know you're teaching me something. I know there's someone even down here in the gutter that you wanted me to meet. I know that there's somewhere or someplace or some people in this situation that's going to, listen, affect me for the rest of my life. I know you are showing me something so that I can show someone else. This is a building moment so that I may thrive. Yeah. See, in your most challenging times in life, that is when the trick or the trap or the snare of the enemy is most effective, because you just want to survive. And if he can show you another way to get around the way that's been taking you a little while and you feel like you ain't got no time, if he can show you a way to get around the way that has been the toughest for you and you tired of fighting, if he can show you a way to get around the thing, can we say that you've kind of been unsuccessful? Maybe you've had some disappointments and failures and you're tired of feeling that? Yeah. That's when his snares, his traps are most effective. That's why you got to know Jesus didn't just want you to survive. He came to give you life and give it abundantly. Jesus, who said, the way to my Father is through me. He's saying, I am the door. There is no other way. There may be some doors that look like me, but if you look close, if you smell the fragrance, you'll always know the difference. Don't cheat yourself. I guess that's how I'm going to end this today. Overseer is telling you, don't cheat yourself. He wants better for you. He doesn't want you to simply just survive. It's time. Somebody, matter of fact, I need you to just talk back to me. Speak into your own life. It's time to thrive. Well, for some, you're going to be speaking some serious life into you because that's all you've been doing is surviving. I just need you to type, it's time to thrive. I'm going to thrive. And listen, are you bold enough to say, I'm going to thrive? How bold are you? I'm going to thrive. Yeah, I'm going to thrive. Yeah, I'm telling you something. I am going to thrive. Why? Because he showed me the way. And I believe it. Listen. Support the drip. Support the ministries of Faith and Truth Christian Center. You can do that by just dropping a seed today. faithtruthcc.org/donate. It's all kind of ways on there. There's Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Givelify, credit, debit, whatever. And I'm not asking for an amount. I'm just asking you to support. I'm asking you, if you believe that this word that is giving is effective, then I'm just asking you to support it so we can keep doing what it is that God has told me to do, and all the ministries of Faith and Truth to do. There it is. 5 more seconds on the screen. faithtruthcc.org/donate. Listen, for those that do not have a church home, for those that, listen, are somewhere other than Phoenix but find themselves just chilling on Sunday, listen, it is First Sunday. It is Holy Communion Sunday. Join us online if you're not in Phoenix. Join us in person if you are. 10:45 is service time. 1142 West Indian School Road. Come where God is building a masterpiece. You see the painting there. Come where he's building a masterpiece. Listen, this is Faith Drip. We on YouTube, y'all. We still shaking them leaves. We still dropping jewels to increase your faith. And we still making it do what it do. Hey, always remember, God's always walking with you, and he always will. It ain't nothing but peace and love over here. I'm out.